Alright, and as you know from I believe it's gonna be yesterday's ideas video, I have made very cool NPC ideas and highly recommend you to check every single all of my ideas video since I did spend a lot of time on them. But in today's video, I will be taking on the Spellbox Magic elementals or elements magics spell books that's the Warlord Wizard will help you awaken. And yeah, the first element, I'll say elements because I did take I did take like pretty much most of these elements from the Ninjago. And yeah, I am watching it for this, I believe it's gonna be the 17th time. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, first element is gonna be Earth, which can control one boulder right under you, and you can use this boulder to float above someone, and it will automatically drop the boulder. And yeah, this boulder will just hold on to the enemy, but if the enemy rocket jumps right as the boulder crushes them or dashes away, then the boulder will just hit nothing. And yeah, not too hard to miss because the boulder will shake a bit and then it will drop. So when you're using the earth, there's no passive abilities. You have to unequip every weapon, not in the armory, but just like unequip it in game, like on the what's it? I forgot what it's called, but the category area. And you're just gonna equip the weapon there, and it will show right above the loadouts that there's gonna be an earth, and then 2 colons, the earth symbol. Once you click on that and then press the shoot button, it will pop a rock under you and it will home to the nearest enemy, and this will let you float above them and it will crush them. This will only do 100 damage, not too OP, but pretty powerful. Next element is gonna be the fire element, which shoots 5 burning explosive blasts at the enemy. So you do have to aim with this, and yeah, these burning blasts will shoot on them, and yeah, he will explode, but it won't kill him because every one burning explosive blast will do 20 total damage, and it will take 2 times, so 10 damage and 10 burning damage. And explosive, when another enemy also is near that enemy, he will also take damage from the burning, and not the burning but the explosive. So you shoot them, they take 10 damage, and then they take up 1 burning tick and then another burning tick, then it explodes, and it will only do 100 total damage. And to the nearby teammate who got caught up in the explosive, he will also take 100 damage. And the next element is gonna be the ice element, which can disable nearby enemies' jump, and no passive ability sadly. So you can click this, and then an ice floor will appear as you walk, so you will leave an ice trail. And this ice trail will only last for 3 seconds, and you will create this ice trail. You can keep on creating this ice trail for 5 seconds. And yeah, anyone who steps on it will not be able to jump, but once they step off the ice, they will be able to jump. And the next element is going to be the air element, which you can shoot a gust of wind right below you, and this will launch you up while blasting back on enemies that are near you. So you can just rush in and then click this move, use it, and then it's basically rock jumping, but this rocket jump will launch back enemies. Pretty cool, eh? And yeah, this will not do any damage, just knockbacks people. And the next element is gonna be the water element, where the passive ability is 10% less burning damage, and this special ability can hurl a blast of water and knock back enemies. And you can charge it up, and it will and it will have a bigger shot. You can charge it up to a 1 tile radius, to a 2-tile radius, a 3-tile radius, and a 4-tile radius. And you have to hold it by 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and 4 seconds to get the biggest tile radius. And yeah, this blast you have to aim at enemies and it will just push them back. And it will just not do any damage, but it's gonna be pretty useful when you're low HP and you just want to troll people. Next element is gonna be the lightning element, where you can summon lightning bolts to strike nearby enemy. So when I mean nearby enemy, I mean anyone who is on the map. Yeah, anyone who is alive, it will get struck by this lightning, and it will struck all. What I mean all? I mean all opponents. And yeah, this will do 50 damage. And yeah, just huge lightning bolts will strike down onto them. And you can be anywhere when the lightning strike. When you can be anywhere to activate this, and everyone will get struck by lightning. And yeah, they will, if they don't die from the lightning, they will also receive a small little electric shock effect. And the next element is gonna be the nature element, where it summons where someone tries to slow all the enemies within a 25 tile radius. So as long as the enemy is within a 25 tile radius, then they will get slowed down by the vines. And yeah, if they jump while you activate this, or if the enemy is in the air while you activate this ability, then they will not get slowed down. And yeah, pretty cool. And they can also shoot the vines to just get out quickly, or they could just wait 1 second and to wait till the vine just despawns to just go back to the ground. And yeah, the next element is going to be the mind element, where it's where you activate this special ability. It will show a random player's loadouts to everyone, including its own teammates, the enemies. And yeah, it can be in a deathmatch where you activate this ability, and yeah, everyone can see that one person's loadout. And yeah, it will only last for 5 seconds. And yeah, it shows the nearest enemy player. And yeah, this enemy player's loadouts will be shown to every single person who is within a 5 tile radius. And the next element is going to be the energy element, where it regenerates 10% faster as a passive ability and can instantly reload every single weapon in your loadout without even clicking on them. It will instantly reload. And yeah, it could be like all automatics, where it takes an eternity to reload, instantly reloads. It might not be that useful, but when you're in dire situation and you have no ammo on those weapons, it will automatically just pop in, and it will not. Yeah, you don't just need extra ammo. Even if your weapon is at 0 ammo, it will just pop in. Yeah, it'll just instantly reload. But if you cannot reload it and you're out of ammo, then it'll just give it 10 ammo, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so it's instant reload, which is very cool. Yeah, should be pretty cool, and I actually want to see this in game because it wouldn't be too OP. But the next element is gonna be a creation element, where it will create a dome that surrounds you, and you can walk while this dome is activated. So it's basically the biotic shield, but way better and only for your teammates instead of also for enemies. Because why? And yeah, it's just gonna be a small yellow dome that you can walk with, but it will only last for 3 seconds. And this is only invincible to laser weapon, not bullets, not explosion, not mines, not gadgets, only laser weapons. So that's also a pretty good way to make this not extremely OP. And yeah, next element on this list, it is going to be a destruction element. And this destruction element just instantly gets rid of every single tool near you within a 10 tile. As long as the tool is within your sight, then it will just get disabled and just completely get destroyed. For example, you see that turret right there, you know? And once you click on the destruction ability, that turret is just boop, instantly destroyed. You see that rocket mech over there, boop, instantly destroyed. And yeah, it has to be within sight, so yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, these can be blocked if there's an overlapping one. For example, that one finger of the rocket mech is behind the turret, then the rocket mech will not get destroyed. And yeah, and the next element on this list is gonna be a light element, where it can reduce 10% of the travel time on all weapons. For example, if you're using Ghost Lantern, the rocket speed of the Ghost Lantern will be 10% faster. You see that dragon whistle over there that I'm using, 10% faster. And yeah, that's gonna be the passive ability. And the special ability, it is going to be that it makes every single laser weapon 25% faster. So the fire rates of all laser weapons that you have will be 25% faster for 5 seconds. Pretty cool. And the next element is gonna be a shadow element, where it can summon 3 shadow clones of your pet, but those shadow clone pets will get one-shotted by anything. And yeah, they will copy whatever your pet does, and yeah, just copy whatever your pet does, and pretty cool. Yeah, just gonna be 3 more of the same pets that you have, but with no HP. So yeah, and the next element, which is on my list, it is going to be the darkness element, where it nullifies every single player's magical powers by 5 seconds. So it's kind of like a Yami Yami no Mi of One Piece, which just nullifies every single devil fruit, but this nullifies every single magical elemental powers for 5 seconds. And yeah, this is again only within sight. It nullifies every single enemy's special power, passive abilities for 5 seconds. And the next element on this list is going to be a gold element, which is invincible to every single magical power. For example, you remember the fire, invincible. You remember the rock over there, invincible. You remember the lightning, invincible. Just don't affect you, you know? Pretty cool. And the next element is going to be the form element, where you can change your username color, your username color to the opponent's so basically you are to the opponent, you are your enemy. To the opponent, once you activate the form's special ability, you will look exactly like one of their teammates, like blue name. Yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, your name will be blue, and yeah, that's about it. And it will kind of like, but you still keep that red aura around you, but your name is blue. So there's that. And you can also combine this with your very OP armor modules that will make your enemy detection a lot weaker. So yeah, you can pair this form element with that to be pretty much blended in with your enemy. That is gonna be pretty cool. And the next element is gonna be gravity. And oh yeah, the form element, it only affects enemies, and yeah, they can also still shoot you, of course, but yeah, to them your name is gonna be blue. The next element on this list is gonna be a gravity element, where you can jump 15% higher, and as a special ability, this can instantly float you up by 10,000. So it just basically just launches you up by 10,000. You can double jump and then 10,000 up. But once you reach the height border, it just don't work out, you know. So it's basically a better jetpack, and also a jetpack that lasts pretty much 0.1 second, but good jetpack, pretty much. And yeah, the next element on this list is gonna be a metal element, where you have a 10% bullet reflection, and as a special ability, you can hoard up every single bullet damage. For example, some guy just spams you with automatic peacemaker, And then once you activate the special ability, you can tag every single one of those bullet shots, and then after that 1 second, you can just yeet back every single bullet to the opponents, and you just combine it all at once, like 2 players using for example, one guy using automatic peacemaker, the other is gonna be using Viking, and then they just spam you with this, and then 1 second, after 1 second, then all of the bullets that you have hoarded up will be reflected to the one with the most HP, or the one that dealt damage to you with a bullet with the most HP. And this will only affect bullets, not laser, not explosive, not any of those. So I would say it's pretty balanced, and it's kind of rare to see someone using bullets and something that does a lot of damage within 1 second, but I guess Harsh Punisher could work. Yeah, probably so. And the next element is going to be the Portalius rifle. Yeah, the Portalius element, where it will get rid of where it has a 10% lingering damage reduction. So every lingering damage you will take 10% less. And with the special ability of the Portalius, you can get rid of every single lingering damage of your teammates. For example, your teammates like all the way on the other side of the map, and then once you activate this, then he will get rid of all the lingering damage, but of course he can still take it back. But if he's running and then you activate the lingering damage, then boop, everyone, not the lingering damage but the special ability, then boop, everyone just immune to lingering damage for 1 second. And the next element on this list is gonna be a poison, which has a 25 less poison damage and can shoot out 10 piercing poison leaf with a special ability. And these piercing poison leaf will only do poison damage, not piercing damage. So it's gonna be pretty cool, and it just shoots out 10 piercing leaf, like tack 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 tack, you know, tack 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 tack. So pretty cool. I actually kind of like this one, and yeah, these poison will last for a while until you have taken 10 damage from each poison. So for example, if all 10 poison leaf hit you, then you will take 100 poison damage. But if only 1 hit you, then you will take 10 poison damage. And then these will take 2 times. So yeah. And then the next element on this list is going to be a smoke element, where you will take 20% less bullet damage, and you can summon smoke around you that will also do damage. And yeah, you can just activate a special ability, which is a summon smoke around you. And once you activated that, you can just walk into the opponent, and these smoke will absorb every single laser damage. And yeah, the passive ability is less bullet damage, and the special ability is immunity to laser damage. And yeah, you're still gonna be 25%, not 25, but 20% less bullet damage. So I'm gonna say that smoke's probably gonna be the most OP. But the next one, it's gonna be the ghost race, not ghost race, but oh damn, what am I saying? Woof. But it's gonna be wow. But the next element on this list is going to be a specter element. So not specter, but yeah, a specter. So if you don't know what a specter is, it's pretty much like a ghost. Yeah, and yeah, this ghost race, not good. Oh my god, yeah, I'll just get rid of this. Give me a moment. Alright, because I have a ghost race, and then we also got this, so I'm gonna just get rid of that. Because yeah, and then next element on this list is gonna be a tech element, where it's 10% faster gadget reload, and can with a special ability, it can instantly reload every single gadget. So pretty cool. And the next element is gonna be the time element, where the time machine gadgets can launch you back 25% further. can launch you back 25% further back. Yeah. Yeah. And then the special ability, it's just launches you back to the last death. So for example, if you died all the way on the other side of the map and use the special ability, then you just go there. And yeah, next element is gonna be the speed element, where you have a 10% faster movement and can instantly lead you forward with a special ability. So if you activate a special ability, it's pretty much just a free dash. Yeah, it's a free dash pretty much. And yeah, you can also pair this up with a dash or an astral wand or something. But the next element on this list, and the final element on this list, it is gonna be a sound element, where all weapons that you use is silent, so it just completely gets rid of like the red arrow thing. And yeah, with the special ability, silent weapon will do 30% more damage, because I feel like the silent weapons, which there isn't a lot, they suck. They ain't good, you know. So I feel like with this, they will be at least a bit better. And yeah, comment down below what you think about these elements. Personally, I'm kind of sad that I had to get rid of one, but it just got too confusing because I had a ghost race and then a spectre element. Yeesh, you know. But yeah, comment down below what you think about these elements. And I know that I do know that the sound elements also overlaps a bit on the Leviathan race, but that is a-okay. And yeah, comment down below what you think about these elements. And that's about it for today's video, and hope you have a great day.